Welcome in. Slightly different angle today in the hope that when I show my stitch markers later, you will see them because the light is there, the camera is there, they are not blocking each other. Fingers crossed. Before I get into live properly, I confess I have my phone turned on right now. I am expecting an important call that I really do have to take. So when that call comes through, which apparently will be within the next 2 hours, handy that, I will mute you guys. Well, I'll mute myself from you guys. I'm still here. I will sort the call out and then I will come back to you. So just making you aware. But it's Friday and I'm supposed to be doing a 2-hour live and I'm in a heck of a lot of pain. I am going to try my darndest to get through the full 2 hours, but I apologize now if I don't quite make it. I'm trying. I am going to try. I'm a trier. We'll see what happens. So let's get into the live then and welcome in everybody, whoever is in here right now. Thank you very much for joining me, whether you're in the live or whether you're sticking it on replay and you're not even listening to me because you've muted me because you're sick of the tone of my voice. However you're watching this video, this live, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. This is my job. It helps. So thank you. Let's see who's in. Miss Riggles, there she is, back at the top. That's where we like to see her. First in. Welcome in, Riggles. That's Barbara Rigglebaker. She says, hi, still no news on the move. You've heard nothing about the little place that might have been a yes? It's been a week. Miss Baylor, oh my word. Bailey Nachter, Ket on the Prowl Creations. She says, good afternoon, Lisa. I'm on the road. On the road. What are you doing on the road? You're supposed to walk across the road or drive on it. I suppose you're driving, huh? Okay, I'll let you off. But just wanted to stop by and say hello to you and everyone coming in. Hugs and love with a heart to all. Thank you, Miss Baylor. It's nice to see you again, my dear. Even if you are on the road. Just don't be roadkill, because that's the wrong type of being on the road. Miss Natalie, that's Silver Wings Crochets. Welcome in, Natalie. Good evening. She says, hi, Miss Lisa and Beany. Kiss, kiss. Beany. I don't know where she is. She's outside somewhere. She came in for about 4 hours, was asleep on the chair, and then stretched and disappeared. I haven't seen her since, and that was around about lunchtime. So I don't know where she is. She might be in the shed. I don't know. Chances are we're going to see her at some point. At some point. Evening, Purp. That's Knitting Purple. Purp says, hello, Ladybird, and beautiful Beany. Welcome in, Purp. Karen, why? Welcome in, Miss Karen. She says, happy Friday, everyone, with the blue heart. Hello, Lisa, Beany, Riggles, Natalie, Purp, and Baylor. Hugs. Welcome in, Karen. Christine. Christine is crocheting. Welcome in, Miss Christine. She says, hi, Lisa, Beany. And all in the chat. She says, I'll be lurking today with a paw print and a cup of tea. Are you making cat tea? Good idea. Cat mug. Cup of tea in it. Sounds like a good choice to me. Snaily, Crafty Snail Mum, welcome in, Miss Snaily, and good evening. And yes, I got your 2 emails I would have said I'll reply after this, but I'm letting you know now. I've got them. Glad you got the postcard. And thank you very much for the foes. Thank you, thank you. Miss Snaily says, hi everyone. And then I can't do a star emoji. I don't know how to do a star emoji. Star. Something like that. Something like that. I've just jumped, so bear with me. Top of the chat up here, we have prayers and thoughts. Everybody on this list is in need. A little bit of strength, motivation, healing. Maybe just a warming hug. Some, I've got an R word wanting to be said, but I don't know what the R word is. Some reassurance. Thank you. So if you're willing to spare a prayer or a thought, please, 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 any one of these are in need if you can. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Miss Marie Chavez. Welcome in, Miss Marie. Marie says, hi, Lisa, Karen, and everyone with hugs and the rose and a peace. We'll be listening and hooking in the corner. Ooh. Hooker in the corner, huh? Okay. Make a good buck, girl. Make a good buck. Teresa. Miss Teresa the Pep. Welcome in. She says, hello, Lisa.Ladybird with wavies and a ladybird and a blue heart. Welcome in, Miss Teresa. Welcome in. Scrolling down. Miss Natalie is saying hey to everyone who's joined. Please hit her up with a hello back. It's nice when you guys mingle. Get to know each other. Scrolling down. Question of the live. Oh, I didn't even see that dropped. How did I miss that? Okay. Question of the live. Thank you, Karen. What did I say? What's one thing you hope or hoped your parents never find or found out about you? Answer the QotL, so I know it's the question of the live, and then I know what you're on about. Something that you'd hoped your parents would never find out about. It'd be interesting if Snaily answers this. I really hope Mum never finds this out, even though she's about to type below me. Or something to that effect. Miss Sharon Sutcliffe. Good evening, Miss Sharon. Sharon says, hello, I'm awake at the moment. I wish I wasn't awake. I so want some proper sleep. Really want some sleep. But that ain't going to happen for a heck of a long time. Good evening, Sharon. Evening. Sarah Nicole. Miss Sarah, welcome in. She says, working and lurking. She's working, lurking. And she says, hello, everyone, with a blue heart. Welcome in, Miss Sarah. Oh, Sarah, they're packaged. So you can't ask me now to have a look at them because I ain't opening the envelope now. Too late. Scrolling down. Jay Paradise. Welcome in, Jay. She says, hello, everyone. Welcome in. Snelly says, well, I can't answer today's question of the live, can I? No, you can't. Not really. But you could be all eager for when your mum does, and then you can, if they're still around, you could tell your grandparents, you could bribe your mum then. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I should have waited until Purp had written something. Are you in? She's in. Hi. Hello. There's a lot of people saying hello to you, and you've ignored them. Are you staying in, or are you clearing off out again? We'll find out. Miss Natalie, just making coffee. Zara's in here. What is Zara doing in here? Zara, what are you doing in here? Zara Tabassum, welcome in. She says, hello, Miss Lisa and everyone in chat. Can't stay, just wanted to say hi and wish everyone has a great day. Thank you, Miss Zara. Now go away and be with your family. But thank you. And she does a little wavies and a blue heart. I just jumped, so you're going to have to bear with me a moment. Squally up. There we go. Marie says, well, I wish I can't make a good buck if I keep giving it away for free. Well, this is very true. But the thing is, you're not even giving it away for free because you're paying for the postage. So you're paying people. Ridiculous. And Sarah says, bye, everyone. Hi, bye. She's in, she's out, she's in, she's out. That's what she said. Natalie says, loving this baby blanket. Once I got my head around it, then I'm making an activity soft cube. Can't wait. Natalie, did you get them? I sent you links. Yes, you got them, but did you get them? I found the cheapest, safe ones. And yes, I hunted, and yet they were still cheaper at the links that I sent you. So I did a little bit of homework. I hope it helps. Purp says, question of the life. I'm not saying a word. yeah, I should have held off saying about the blackmail thing, really, shouldn't I? Sorry, Snaily. I ruined it for you. Typical Lisa and her gob. Riggles says, her answer to the question of the life is how easily I am fooled, how gullible I am to allow people to get in my head and make me think that they may actually care. Everybody is in that position, Riggles. We all put trust, faith, hope in a person or people or things, and 9 times out of 10 the trust is betrayed. But it shouldn't make you stop trusting. It shouldn't make you stop being you. It just should make you that little bit more eager, stronger to find the actual trustee, if that makes any sense. If we all quit everything as soon as we were hurt, none of us would get anywhere. You just got to brush yourself down, grit your gums, push forward, and have a torture device ready. Biscuit tea. Natalie says, yes, I did. Thank you. I forgot to reply. I haven't ordered yet as I want to get a few other bits. Haha. Now, you see, I found the pulley music box thing. I thought if you make a little amigurumi toy, you can put the music box in and then you pull the cord so that, you know, the little amigurumi plays music. I used to have a tomato. I know that was one of the facts that I came out with in November, December, before the Christmas birthday live stuff. I used to have a singing tomato, and all I could think of was I saw that music box and went, oh, she can make a singing tomato. I mean, maybe not a tomato. Maybe you want to make something that's a little bit better for the baby, but, you know, if you fancy doing a singing tomato, do a singing tomato. But, you know, it's an idea. As I want to get a few other bits. And can't make my mind up as making a fish. So looking for the teething rings that are like plastic. Don't get plastic. Get the, if you get the wooden ones, there's no chemicals. You're not putting plastic in the baby. It's natural. And it's kind of, in a sense, a little bit better for the gums. Natural, my dear, natural. Snaily says, I agree, Lisa. Everyone has put their trust in the wrong place at some point. Exactly. And that's how we grow, we learn, and you just can't, you can't quit. I mean, let's face it, there's so many of us that haven't been hurt once, that haven't been gullible once, that haven't been told porky pies once. Anything and everything can be said in the moment and 20 moments later be completely different. We all change. Hopefully not too much, because we need to stay ourselves. But you can't just stand in one place, cover yourself in bubble wrap and go, that's it, that's my life now. It doesn't work like that. We're human beings and we stand up and we plod on. Lisa, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What planet is this girl on? What's happening? Miss Dragon Bee Crochet, Lisa, welcome in. Lucy's Crochet Spot, welcome in, Miss Lucy. She says, hello all, Ladybird and Beany. She's over there on the windowsill right now, watching the birdie turdies. Purp says, make a singing tomato and call it Lisa. Is that because I'm round and red? Thanks, Purp. Cheers. Appreciate it. I so wish I still had my tomato, and I called it tomato as well. My mother said that I'd named it something else, but I think she'd named it something else. I just called her Tomato, and she was a she because she had two little eyelashes. Not that males can't have eyelashes, I'm not saying that, but she was a she with two little eyelashes, and her eyes just went side to side. Very creepy if you kind of were to look at it today, but was it Go to Sleep that she sang? I mean, not singing, there wasn't any words, it was just the music, but I think it was Go to Sleep. Go to sleep and good night. I think it was that. I miss my tomato. Scrolling up. Miss Doris Artman, she says, hi everyone, sorry I'm late. You're not late, I'm still live. Hello, welcome in. Natalie says, I so want to, Purp. I think I should make one of this singing tomato. I wonder, do you know what? I'm going to do it after this live. I'm going to see if I can find the singing tomato. And if I do, I'm going to put it on my community post. If I can. I bet it's going to be a heck of a job to find it, but if I do, I'll put it on a community post. So then you guys will know what I'm going on about, and everyone else will be like, why is she sticking a tomato on a post? What's the point? But you guys will know. It's a thing. Lisa says, I think the winter storm is stopping. Finally. Finally. You guys have had it pretty rough up there, huh? But then again, I don't think Canada ever has it like in a good way, sort of. You've always got like really, really long winters and really harsh snow and cold. I would say it's like living in Alaska, but Alaska is America, right? Antarctica might be better, maybe. Scrolling up because I jumped. Natalie said, okay, I am reading this out, even though it's directed at Lisa. Natalie says, I wish we had snow. Sorry, other UK people who like the sun. I like the snow. Well, no, I like looking at the snow. I don't like going out in the snow, but I prefer the snow over the sun. But my hay fever is really causing me problems again. Bring on the snow. Bring it on. Bring it on. Snow in July. I remember when I was a kid, we still had snow at Easter. But by the end of April, like a week before the end of April, roughly, spring hit, and you knew spring hit, and there was blossom everywhere. Now, I don't really see much blossom about. It's not the right trees to have much blossom around. But that'd be good for Natalie. And let's face it, now I've got, I'm guessing, hay fever. I guess it wouldn't be a good thing for me either, but it was pretty once upon a time. Teresa. She's braving it. She's the first one to do the question of alive. Good girl. Good girl. She says, my parents are the ones that taught me how to lie to them. Ooh. When I snuck out, I'd go to the local Denny's, a cafe, and split a sampler platter. They never believed me, so I made up stories for them. I'd go to she'd sneak out, go to the cafe and split a sampler platter. Split it with who or what? But they never believed you that you went to a cafe? Or they never believed that you snuck out? I need more details, Teresa. I need more details. More details. So yes, what Teresa is answering is the question of the live. Thank you, Karen. Which is, what's one thing you hope or hoped your parents never find or found out about you? What's one thing that I don't know, because they always used to assume things that I never did or wanted to go near, and they assumed so much that the stuff that I really did just seemed pretty lame, really. I don't know, maybe I'll think of something. We'll see how the live goes on. Mr. Joe! Welcome in, Mr. Joe. It's Garden State Gardener. He says, hey, Lisa. Welcome in, Mr. Joe. Natalie says, I know people go to hotter climates in the winter. Would it be wrong if I went to a cold climate when it's hot? Okay, I know it'd be the same season, so I'd have to go in our winter, but I really would love to go to Finland in wintertime. When it's like minus 40 centigrade, I must be absolutely frigging nuts. But I really want to experience Finland, where I've got a friend over there as well. I want to experience Finland in winter. Let's face it, if I flew over there, I might not be able to fly back again because of really bad weather. But if I'm going to go visit her, I want to go in winter. Weird. I would never be anything else. I think Joe would love a singing tomato. See, you came in the right topic, Mr. Joe. Singing tomatoes. It's the thing. Honest. Mr. Joe is saying hello to lots and lots of people, all in one message. Good on you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for keeping it all in one message. Lisa says it's usually nice this time of year, not too hot. We're moving next week. I want nice weather. Are you moving out of state? And have you got your new address yet? Because I'm going to have to change my nosy notebook, aren't I? Miss Sharon. She's answering the question of the live. She says, nothing, as I told or tell them everything, which my mum found and still finds hysterical at times. It's quite sweet, though. It's quite sweet. I'm sure there are some times where she's like, I didn't need to know that. I don't want to know that. I really can't think of... My parents thought I was on heavy drugs when I was 15 and 16. Nope. They thought I was smoking aged 6. Nope. They knew that I was homeless. They thought I lost my virginity long before I did. There's nothing like... You coming over to say hello? I don't think there's anything... Hi. She's alive. I don't think there's anything. I'll keep thinking. Maybe one of you guys will trigger something. I'll be like, oh yeah! Oh, I hope they never find this out. And they don't watch this anyway, so I'd be in the clear. Joe says I could post you a singing pea. Interesting. An array of singing vegetation. Could have a whole orchestra and a chorus. Could be a thing. Lucy says, how far are you from London? 71 miles. Or is it 68? I don't know. Let me find out because I've forgotten. About 71 miles, I think. Depends which bit of London, of course. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. It's a random question. I lied. 74 miles. 74 miles. And it's almost straight up as well. Hardly any deviation. It's one main road and one dual carriageway, and that's it. Nice and easy. Very random question. No, I'm not going to go and visit Charles. I've met him once. That was enough. Natalie says her answer to the question of the live. I used to skip art. Oh, yeah. Okay, that could work. Okay, I'll go with that. There you go. We've thought of something. Okay, thank you, Natalie. I used to skip art in secondary school. It was the last lesson. I used to go home and climb in the window for an hour, climb out and knock the door. Also, the teacher never noticed. Always had good reports. Wow. I think I've said this a few times in lives that Middle school, my best friend and I, that my mother hated her. I was never allowed to hang around with her. It didn't stop me. She knew that I was hanging around with her. Oh, ads. Ads! I didn't see the ads thing in time. I'm so sorry. The camera's in the way. That's my excuse. I'm so sorry. Ads. So sorry. We used to go to morning registration. Normally 1 or 2 lessons, get to break time, and then we would walk out of school and we'd go over to the race course, which was dead opposite the school, and we'd go up on the bowling greens and play around in the sprinklers in our PE kits. That's what we did. Especially in the summer, not quite so much in the winter. In the winter, we'd just go around the town thieving. Well, let's go with, she did a lot of thieving, tried to incorporate me into her thieving. I tried once and got way too guilty, stole something, and then when she was in another shop getting something, I went back to the shop that I stole from and paid. I felt so bad. Yes, I have stolen from a shop before, but yeah, that was a regular thing at middle school. And then did a very, very similar thing in the first year of upper school, and then in the second year of upper school didn't do it quite as much, but still did it at least once a week. Always coming back to school to have end registration. And then the last year of school, where I need to knuckle down for the exams, I knuckled down for the exams. I became a complete and utter boffin. But I don't think my mother ever found out. I think she'd be humiliated if she ever found out that I would go over the race course to the bowling greens with Natalie Beegers, who, bless her heart, she's passed away. But we used to go and have fun. We used to enjoy ourselves, have a good laugh, and chase each other and get soaked and just not be in school. It's not me. Is that Ingrid? I'm sorry. Okay. Natalie is about 30 minutes from London. Is that in a car, on a train, or walking? Teresa says, split it with my friends. They never thought I was that boring. Oh, they just assumed the worst. So kind of like me, they thought the worst, and I was like nowhere near what they were thinking. I'd rather read a book than find real trouble. Me too. My mother hated that I loved books so much. Hated it so much that, okay, this doesn't belong with the question of the live, but it's feeding off of what Teresa said. I loved books so much that when I was in middle school, I took on a role of librarian. Yes, there was the main librarian lady. I remember what she looks like. I cannot remember her name, but there'd always be 2 children librarians, and I was one of them. And Stephanie Davies used to be the main other one. And I loved being around the books, loved it. And at one point, the school was having a revamp with the books, and they had tons in storage and tons obviously in the library, and they were getting rid of oodles. And Stephanie and I were approached by the librarian. Would we like any of the books that were being thrown out? Both of us were like, yeah. So we got told to go down to the art rooms, and one art room was literally filled from floor to about 4 or 5 foot maybe, of piles and piles and piles and piles of books. And Stephanie and I, we didn't bother going, no, no. Oh, I like that one. Okay, I love that one. No. Oh, maybe that one as well. No. We grabbed boxes. We found boxes. We asked for boxes. We got boxes. And over the next week, I don't think they allowed us past the week, but you know, the 5 school days, each night we took a massive box of books, each massive box of books home with us. My mother was livid, absolutely livid. I don't think I've got any of them left, but yeah, my mother was not amused at all. I bought so many books home. I more than overfilled my bookcase, and I was well chuffed. I mean, we did leave a heck of a lot of books behind because we couldn't carry all of them, but I think probably 40 to 50 books roughly most nights. The bigger books we kind of left behind thinking, oh, we'll get them at a later date. But, you know, the school weren't going to hold on to them for much longer. So, yeah, we did quite well out of that. Both of us were well chuffed. Natalie says, Miss Lisa is about 1.5 hours from London, as she's further than me. Am I? Is it only an hour and a half? I think it might be less than that. No, it's more than that. 2 hours. 2 hours by car. Although, let's face it, that's on a good day with no traffic. Joe says, I want to answer the question of the live, but it's not made for this channel. Oh my. Think of something else then, Joe. Think of something else. Maybe singing carrots. I'm sure they'd want to get involved. Excuse me. Lisa says, I can't answer the question of the live. I couldn't tell my parents, and I can't tell you. It's not that kind of channel. Oh my gosh, she's as bad as Joe. Oh my word. Okay. Do I tell you guys? I don't know if Karen knows or not. I might have told Karen. I know I definitely told one person. You've got to be careful where your mind goes, because it may well go off in a completely different direction to where I actually did go. But I'm going to be very careful because it's not that kind of channel. But another example for me answering the question of the live is I did work in the adult industry, in 2 different avenues of the adult industry. And Oma knew, my grandmother knew, and she was so on board. There's no way on earth that I would have ever told my father. And as far as my mother goes, she thought the worst of me anyway. So, you know, you carry on. I'll do what I'm doing. You carry on. But yeah, I worked in the adult industry. I was better looking back then. Once upon a time. Okay, there you go. You've had 2 examples of me now. Got to find where I am because I jumped. Lisa says, I'll email you the new address. Yes, please, Miss Lisa. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Did I send you pictures of my daughter's sweater? The Harlequin. No, it's not Harlequin. Joe. Did you send me? I'm pretty sure you did. She did it. Yes, the completed. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Oh my gosh, Joe. Really? Oh my gosh. You did, Lisa. Thank you. Oh, I'm getting a hot flush. Whew. Too much thinking about not things for the channel. Doris says, I found out there's a London in Canada. How far from that London? A couple more hours. Just what did I see today? Oh yeah. So I was on my ancestry today because a new ancestor has found me. And we've been talking the past couple of days. And it made me realize that I missed some information on two of my people, and I went to put them in, and that was where they had passed away. And I started typing Northampton, which is where a lot of my family originate from. Northamptonshire. And there's a Northampton in Pennsylvania. There's a Northamptonshire in Pennsylvania. Found it very bizarre. No, I'm not in the States. I'm in the UK. It's like we over here, we have New York and we have Boston. Love Boston. Very, very posh, but love it. And New York is full of windmills. But there's a few places we share names of. Teresa says, I was the oldest of 4 and they just assumed I was going to be the one to mess up the worst. The worst thing I did was had a baby at 16. Never liked anything really naughty. Is there more to this? There's got to be more to this. Is there more? I'm just scrolling down just to see if she's written more. She hasn't written any more. Oh my gosh. Well, 16. That's not legal over there, is it? Over here, it's legal. But let's face it, going back just as far as even Victorian, which isn't that far away, as soon as a girl was fertile, that was it. She could have kids. Nobody turned a blind eye. It's only kind of more in recent times we're like, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so wrong. Tell that to your great-grandmother. I will have a look in a little while, Mr. Joe. Obviously not while I'm live. I will have a look in a little while at the singing pea. Oh my word. Ads. Yes, I know. I'm sorry I missed them. I'm sorry. The camera's in the way now. Like, I can only just see the smidge of the corner. Lucy says, I'm going to be on your side of the pond soon. How? Why? When? Why? How? I'm washing my hair. I'm moving home. Why? What's over here? What's happening? Make me jealous. Go somewhere where I've never been. Natalie says, where you going? I want to know as well. Jay says, question for anyone who knows the answer. Ooh. I just started drinking biscuit tea. And I need to know if I'm going crazy or if it really does get cold faster than the teas. I found out the same. Jay, honestly, I can turn around. My honest opinion is yes, it gets colder quicker. I don't know why. I thought I was just making that up. It was in my brain, but you've said it now, so I'm going, yes, it's not just me. It's not just me. Yes, Jay. Yes. Doris says, me too. I'd rather be somewhere else getting lost in a book. But I'm seeing floaties. Me too. I'd rather be somewhere else getting lost in a book. But my parents never assumed the worst, I don't think. My parents, I don't know, actually, I don't know what my father thought. I'm seeing floaties even when I'm not looking at the screen. I have no clue what my father thought, but my mother, yeah, she labelled me with the most tarnished brush going. Yeah. Natalie says, I love my books. I still have my book my preschool gave me when I left. I won't ever part. Oh, well, I didn't get a book when I left primary school. I used to be always on library, in and out of school. Yeah, me too. Excuse me. Joe says, question of the live, more like apple pie times 2 late night munchies. Are we talking weed? Munchies makes me go weed. Not Bill and Ben weed, but the other weed. Natalie says, I so love your granny. Is that my Oma? Doris says, why in the world would a parent assume the worst about their children? I don't know. I can only assume that my mother thought the worst of me because she'd done certain things at certain points in her life, and she was like, oh, well, then Lisa's definitely done it. Lisa's of that age now. I remember what I did at that age, so Lisa must have done it. It's the only thing that I can assume. But, assuming is always the wrong thing. And I ain't ever going to get an answer for that anyway. So I'm left with my assumptions. Lucy says, we will be in London. When? Why? How long? Where do I have to escape to? Teresa says, Lisa, dear, what more do you want? I'll answer the question, but you may not like the answer. Ooh, there's definitely some things I will never tell them. Never. Riggles says, over here it has a lot to do with the ages of the participants. Participants? I thought over there it was, is it 18 or 21, depending on the state, to be legal to do anything. Over here it's 16. And I apologise. When you're seeing me doing this, I'm rubbing my hip. So I really apologise. I'm not doing anything rude. I'm rubbing my hip because it hurts a lot. And Teresa, I'll take anything. Give me anything. Apart from herpes. 2 OGs hooking and stitching Island style. Miss Auntie. Welcome in, Antoinette. She says, hello, Ladybird and all. Blue heart. And you can't even see Beany's bum. Look, Beany's here too. See, there's a Beany bum. Beany bum. Welcome in, Auntie. I'm scrolling up because I've jumped. Bear with me. There we go. Okay. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Lisa says, I am the oldest of 4 girls, and my dad would follow my friends and myself when we were out driving around cruising. He would follow you? It's like a weird car chaperone. I guess he's just trying to make sure you are safe, but it's weird. Weird. Bless him. At least you had someone that cared. Auntie's unloading. I hope she's not on about the toilet, because that would be TMI. I'm sure she's on the ferry. Lucy says, my hubby has a work conference and he wants me to come along. So we will be doing something sightseeing. Going to lose internet. Oh, she's going to lose internet right now. I might be able to get down to London. Maybe. See if she'd dare meet me, though. Would she dare? I wonder when, where, how. It'd be a pain in the backside, because London is a nasty place. But maybe. Ooh. Lisa said something and then my thingy jumped. There we go. Lisa says, I found out that while I was a counsellor at a youth church camp on a weekend, my dad took apart my car looking for drugs, even took off the hubcaps and door panels. He was thorough. Wow. Were you really that troublesome, Lisa? Your name's Lisa. I mean, it's all in the name. I know that. It's all in the name. Blame the parents. They named us. But wow. Wow. He really did not trust you, huh? See, there's the trust thing again. Hi, Beany Bum. I don't think you can see because it's too dark. But, oh, sorry. Sorry. That's her little chin. Just there. Little chin. Because she's fast asleep. Not completely on her blanket, as always. But she's fast asleep. Beany Bum. Riggles says, in my case, my mum had moved out when I was 10 to move in with another guy. Plus, my sister, who is 8 years older than me, would have had a baby in high school if she had not graduated mid-year. Ooh, heck. Ooh, heck. Ooh, heck. Teresa says 16 is legal in Washington state, but I was 15 in Canada when she was conceived and he was 21. So yes, very illegal. Oh, did he end up serving time because of that? Riggles, I'm asking. Riggles said they even went to my oldest sister to see if I told her anything. I'd been one to talk to the sister next to me in age. See, Oma was always my confidant. My sister, heck no. Heck no. But I only had the one sister. I only had the one. And believe me, more than enough. More than enough. We have finished the tea. And the bean will look on. Teresa says, no time served. Didn't find him until 2018, and she was an adult. But you didn't find him? He did a runner? Or it was a kind of a one-night stand and things happened? Yes, Karen, leave off, please. Riggles, let's face it, me too, in that sense. Me too, in that sense. You know I can't read that out loud. But if we're going by those terms, then for me it would have been aged 4. Very, very naughty. Very, very wrong. Yeah. Lisa says, the thing my dad didn't like, the seemingly endless lineup of boys coming and going. Most of them were just friends. That's something that my mother never understood, that there was always lads around. She thought I was literally sleeping with the whole lot of them. No, the one that I really, 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 really liked, we were only ever just friends. Ugh. Benjamin Richardson, wherever you are. Yeah, I fancied you. I fancied your pants off, but you kept them on. It was very, very, very rare that anybody came anywhere near my house because my mother was such a famicious knid. Very, very nasty woman. So even being outside the garden gate was trouble. So a lot of the time it'd be, I'm parked at the bottom of the street, or I'm parked just around the corner, or I'll meet you in the shop, or I'll see you outside the telephone box. Or it was so rare that it was actually at my house. Nobody did. Well, the odd one did come by, and let's face it, there was one that my mother took a shine to, and he was a rapist. So mother's got great taste. No, I haven't missed your chat, Riggles. I got it, and I answered it. I think without reading it out loud, I answered it. Lisa says, the thing can we have a break in the chat, please? Sorry, so we can do the creator linky doodabs. Lisa says, the thing my dad didn't like, the seemingly endless lineup. Yeah, we've done that. Okay. Teresa says, one night stand thing. I was 15 and dumb, invincible. I think probably my exploits might, I'd want to say they'd shock my mother, but at the same time, because she already thinks I'm a dirty little whore, I don't think they would. But Miss Demetra, welcome in. We're just about to do the linky doodab drops. Welcome in, the naked snail. She says, hello everyone. I'm not going to answer the question of the live, but would like to know who the lovely lady is who was advertising your hanky stitch markers in the preview of this live. It says in the, I can't see the description, but if you have a look at the top of the description, it says trailer by, and it's either Deborah or Jane, one of the two. But top of the description. And Ninj comes in during Linky Doodab drops as well. Welcome in, Ninj. Evening. She says, hello. Kiss, kiss. Welcome in, Ninj. Jane. Thank you. It's Jane. Ads incoming. Ads incoming. Straight after the ads, we'll do Linky Doodabs. Lisa says, I wasn't supposed to have a boyfriend till I was 16, but my first one was when I was 15. My dad was so mad, but I never did anything. I was too scared. Yeah, I get that. Let's get these ads over and done with, and then we will come back and do the link of creators. Joe, come on. You know better than that. Right. Let's get the ads over and done with. I'll think of an emoji. I know an emoji. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to find it, but I've got an emoji lined up. Ads incoming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ads inserted. I know the emoji. I know the emoji. Okay. Now I'm talking to a friend from first grade, Aurelius. He lived down the street from me. Come to find out that he has always had a crush on me. He sent me a picture. He's adorable still. Aww. Now, why can't I hide Riggles' message? Why will it not let me hide Riggles' message? It's quite sweet. I'm guessing Karen can't hide it either. How has Riggles got ultimate superpowers all of a sudden? How did that work? Huh. Pass. Okay, let's hope the ads are finito. If you are a creator and you would like your link dropping, please put in the chat no under 18 sign, which is the red circle with the line going through it and the number 18. Do you know which one I'm on about? I know it's there. I know it's there. I mean, I could put it in the chat myself if I can find it, and then you can copy and paste it if you wish. But if you are a creator and you would like your link dropping, there it is, then please put your emoji of no under 18s. There you go. There you go. Mr. Joe's got it. Of course he knew where that one was. Of course he did. Oh yeah, and I'll get my stitch markers ready so I can show you. And that one goes there. Okay. Welcome back, Auntie. We're just doing Linky Doodab drops. So if you are a creator, i.e. you put at least one video out per month, at least, and you'd like your link dropping, please put into the chat no under 18s symbol. And when you have put that symbol, start typing out your advert. What is your channel about? What are you hoping to get from your channel? Have you got anything special happening on your channel? Tell us about your channel. Sell it to us. This is your job. If you are a creator, it's your job. So sell it. Bring in the custom. So I'm going to give it another 40 seconds and then we will do the first Linky Doodab drop. And then after the Linky Doodab drops, I will show you the stitch markers for this week. I suppose I better put a light on, really, hadn't I? So overrated. Ouch. Oh, 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 oh. Maybe that'll do. Maybe. I woke Bean up. That's not good. Waking the Bean. Oh, I see floaties. I see floaties. I see floaty. I see floaty people. Oh, that'd be just wrong. Okay, so the first person we are going to do a Linky Doodab drop for is Mr. Joe. Joe, please drop your advert. Karen, of course, please be ready to copy and paste, but I can see it. Woo! Joe, Garden State Gardener, says, Sunday Fun Day. Interviews with Keep On Growing, talking about hydroponics. It jumped just because Karen typed it, jumped. I'm like, hydra legs? What? Let me start that again. Sorry, Joe. Garden State Gardener. Sunday Fun Day interviews with Keep On Growing, talking about hydroponics, and short interviews with Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. Christy Cupler, Yarn Bath, and Melanie Titus, Lathalia's Little Hook, and prizes. Prizes. And there's his link. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe. Thank you very much, Miss Karen. Next, we have, she's naked. She's a slug. Miss Denischa, the slug. Please drop your advert. Why am I all blurry? I've got all blurry and I don't know why. Miss Denischa. You can make a slug sing too. Yeah, we'll keep it to the vegetation, Joe. Keep it to the vegetation. Oh, well, if it allowed it, go for it. If it's allowed it, go for it. That's fine. That's fine. It's just I normally say don't do that because YouTube go and completely get rid of it. But if it's allowed it, go for it. The Naked Snail says, new happy mail, sharing finished objects, works in progress, and outdoor videos. I'm very close to 100 subs. She's so close. The slug is so close, so close. Thank you, Denischa. Thank you, Karen. She's so close. I don't know why. Lisa, Dragon Bee Crochet is our third and last, I think. Our third and last advert. So, Lisa, please drop your ad. How come I can see this one, but I can't see the last one, Riggles? I've never seen the last one, but I get to see this one. Why? I need to know now. I need to know. Miss.Lisa? Lisa. I bet I'll never find that. Oh, it is by Fisher Price as well. It was a Fisher Price singing tomato. I've got to remember that when I look it up. Dragon Bee Crochet says, I found a photo album with pictures of my makes going back to 1985. We'll be adding to the channel. And after the move, plans in the works for in-person videos. I'm almost at 300. And there's Lisa's link. Thank you very much, Miss Karen. Thank you very much, Lisa, and to Denischa and to Joe. Thank you very much. And to everybody who hushed while we had the grace and respect to allow our creators free roam. Thank you very much. The chat is now open. Ta-da! And welcome, Denischa. Nice to see you, my dear. Nice to see you. Just in time. Just. Okay, I'm going to show you this week's stitch markers. A couple of these are one-offs and one-offs only. So let's hope it's going to be all blurry, isn't it? I just know it. Let me zoom. He looks so cute. Is that the best I'm going to get him? There you go. So there's the little acorn buddy. So there's one. He's so cute. Another one-off is a butterfly, a purple AB butterfly. Butter. Oh my gosh, how common as muck was that? Butterfly. So they're one-offs in their own right. Next, we have a glass of orangeade, maybe. And this one comes with, I don't know if you can see them. It's got little orange slices in it. There's also one in pink with passion fruit and one green with kiwi. So that's the orangeade or orange juice, whichever you want to call it. Then we have a sort of a one-off. I do have multiple versions of this, but every single one is a different colour. We have lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, lolly. Now, I can't really put much on them because they're a little bit heavy. They're not majorly heavy, but they're a little bit heavy. But I have multiple colours of them. There's pink, there's green, there's brown, there's orange and yellow, there's pure rainbow, there's pastel rainbow, there's autumn colouring, and there's another multicoloured one, slightly different to this. But there is a lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, lolly. And then we have flowers in a cube. Which I don't think you're going to be able to see the... Let's see if we can get that to focus, that close up. I'm trying. Hang on. Ooh. It's got flowers in it. And this one I have got... Hang on. Let me refocus it back in again. Wrong way, Lisa. Wrong way. There we go. So this one, there is a pink version. This is a gold version. There's a pink version, a golden version, and a peachy kind of colouring as well of the flowers in a cube. And then we have cube again. We have pearls in a cube. And this one comes with a letter of your choosing on it. But the pearls I have in green, dark blue, light blue, and purple, like a lilac-y purple. But all pearly. Pearly, pearly. And then the last one is Season in a Globe. So this is an Easter globe. And in here we have carrots and bunnies and eggs and chicks. And I also have the Valentine's version, springtime version, summertime version, and something that I have no idea what version it is because it's got green and white bits. Pass. But that is the stitch markers for today. That's what's going up on the website this weekend. And thank you so much to all of you guys. I think Zara and Purp especially are so, bless your hearts, like within moments of me putting new stuff up, you're there favoriting it. Thank you so much because it really helps. And this week I had my first non-YouTube sale last Friday. This week I've had 2 more non-YouTube sales, and I can only say it has got to be, I'm getting up there in the analytics. It is so helping. So thank you so much for favoriting. I really appreciate it. I know there are other people that are doing it. I can see when people are favoriting the shop, favoriting items. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Butterfly. Okay. Okie dokie. Bit late now because I've already sent you thingy, but okay. Let me scroll up. Oh, I'm seeing highlighty things. Let me scroll down. Denischa with the blue. She's like, is that she's not answering the question of the live? I ain't doing it. Thanks, Denischa. You don't have to answer the question of the live, it's up to you. But thank you very, very much. It helps. It all helps. And I love the fact that it's blue. I don't know if you can choose the colouring. I don't know. I have no idea. It's not something that I can or have done. So I don't know, but I appreciate it. So thank you so much. At least it's not the other colour, the other colour. Mr. Joe says, thank you for letting us share our channels. Of course. Doris says, oh my goodness, so cute. I think that was Mr. Acorn Man. I think the acorn is just absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. Snaily says, I love the butterfly. It's quite big, but it's nice and light because it's acrylic. It's really nice and light, but as purple as it is, it's got a nice AB finish on it, and it's detailed front and back, which is it's a bonus. Oh, too cute, says Denischa. Too cute. Riggles says, yes, you did. It was a picture of him and his grandchildren and me. Oh, I have? Have I? Didn't think I'd ever seen. You know what my memory's like though, Riggles, right? You know. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm that bad. Joe says, very cute. I know I am. I know. But then so's this one. Oh, no, not that one. That one. Not close-ups of me chin. That ain't cute. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Miss Sarah Nicole. Oh, now got that. Okay, let me bring it up. Sarah's making me bring up the wheel. Hang on. Sharing screen. Bringing up the wheel. Now, for those that aren't aware, I did tell the person involved, but after the live last week, a PayPal came through. Although it was evident that it actually came up during the live, but only got the email through after the live, and that person donated an entry to Snaily. So Miss Snaily is on the wheel. Miss Sarah Nicole, I am adding you right now, and you get double the entries because you are now a member. So you is on the wheel. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. You're on. And for anybody who doesn't know, the super wheel gets spun on the last Friday live, at the end of the last Friday live of the month, which, let's face it, it's quickly incoming. It's next week. Is it next week? It's next week. It's next week. Which is also a reminder, the 26th, Wednesday, members only live for the OG Twizzlers and above. We're doing the spinny wheelie thingy for you guys. So if you're there, you're there. If you're not and you win, I'm going to let you know. One of the perks of being a member. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. Thank you, thank you. Riggles says, also, I have no pictures of Turbo in my phone. I'm guessing you would have deleted them all now. At a guess. Lisa says, gotta go. Have a great weekend. I know you've already gone, but take care, Miss Lisa. And I await the email. Purp says, if you favourite the shop, you get emails when new items are added. I wonder if I turn those preferences off then, because I favourited a couple of shops and I never get emails to say they've got new stock in. Though granted, it would drive me nuts. It would drive me nuts. I did put a couple of, I edited a couple of listings this week to add more varieties. But yeah, they're going on, those stitch markers are going on this weekend. Ninja says, I love the lollipop. I know which lollipop you'd like more. Let's show you a Ninja lollipop. Ninja lollipop. Orange and yellow. For Ninja. Ninja does Lello. Ninja does Lello. Question of the live. Thank you, Miss Karen. Question of the live. She says, what's one thing you hope or hoped your parents never find or found out about you? Discretion is advised. Snaily says this is for the entry that she gained onto the super wheel. I was meant to speak to PayPal. I'm not getting PayPal emails, so I have no idea when people are donating anymore. Ugh. Ingrid says, please say hello and kiss hug to all the lovelies in the chat, and of course to me and Beanses. It's from Ingrid. I know. Kiss. Give me a kiss. That's my boob. Get off me boob. Oh, you've just buggered me dress up. You've caused a run in me dress, you bugger. Yeah, you. Beanie bugger. Now, being sat on my phone isn't the best of places to put one's hiney, is it, really? Hey? Yeah, so Stanley said, thank you to whoever it was that donated. I'm not allowed to say. Unless somebody specifically says, unless somebody doesn't say, then if they don't say, then I'd let you know. But if they specifically say anonymous, then it stays anonymous. But the person may or may not be in here. What was that? What was that? Do you see it? I have no idea what that was. Beanie's interested though. I don't know what it is. I think you should go investigate. Not a very good guard cat, are you? Mr. Joe. Oh, let's put Joe on the wheel. Let's put Joe on the wheel. Share screen. April. And Mr. Joe. A cup of Joe. And because he's a member, he gets double the entries. So Mr. Joe is on the wheel. On the wheel. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe, for the cup of Joe. Thank you, thank you. Who is on? Can't you go and investigate? You're supposed to protect me. You don't care, do you? Riggles sent pictures. Ooh. 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 I don't remember ever seeing this person. I don't remember. Okay, one of them I wouldn't touch with a barge pole. The other one, I might give 5 minutes of my time, maybe. Getting to know all about Riggles' love life now. Marie Chavez says, kiss hug back to Ingrid. I'm going to send her that so that she knows, because she appreciates it. And when she comes out of load shedding, she will see it. Video download helper has crashed. Well, I haven't even got it running, so idiot. Miss Karen has another message. Oh, let me send all of that. Send all of that. Karen and Purp and Joe. Oh, I can only send copy and paste. Done. Doris says, I heard that. What did you hear? Was it Beany? Was it me? Did one of us fart? I hope not. Doris is saying hi to Miss Ingrid as well, and so is Auntie, so I'll grab those as well and send them. Done. Doris said, could someone have dropped a package on the doorstep? Oh, you heard that. Oh, could someone have dropped a package on the doorstep, or was it in a different place? Completely different place. It was out the back. Like, my front door is here. And how you heard that, bloody hell, it's a good mic. It was out, like, back door. Very weird. Very weird. There's nothing on the bed that could have dropped off. The only thing that I can possibly think of, no, there's nothing out there to drop. I don't know. I don't know is the answer, Doris. I don't know. Riggles says, which is which is which? As there are 3 new, and then Turbo with a cat. You also saw him tearing down a wall. Yeah, but the back of somebody isn't actually seeing somebody, is it? That I remember. Up a ladder. I remember seeing him up a ladder. But there was the back of him. First one, yeah. The skinny one, The whole is a red flag, like red flag. The other one that came with the skinny one, ads incoming, ads incoming. The other one that came with the skinny one, yeah, I'd give him 5 minutes. He seems like he's got the sort of face that he's got a lot of love to give, a lot of care to give, but at arm's length. Teresa says, I bet you're still impressed by the suspenders fireman from your birthday the other year. What I do with my fireman is my business, okay? Ads incoming in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ads inserted. And the lumberjack. Oh, the lumberjack. Dragon Cat says, hi Lisa and everyone in the chat. Phew, I made it. And then she did one of those. Now, why did I need Dragon Cat? I was going to say something. Something to Dragon Cat, and I was waiting to see a comment from Dragon Cat so that I could say, oh, Cat, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what it was. It's like I need to speak to Kim G as well. I don't know where Kim G's run off to, but I need to speak to Kim G as well. But Kim G, I remember what I need to speak to her about. I've forgotten what I wanted to say to you, Miss Cat. I don't know. Riggles says, I dated the one before that you said you would give 5 minutes. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. But what stopped you dating them? What made you split up? Yes. I'm not a robot. Get on with it. Hurry up. Hurry up. Quicker. Teresa. I've got it. Hang on. I've got it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get the spinny wheelie thingy up for Teresa. I'm so glad I looked because I am not getting any emails from eBay at all. Not eBay, from PayPal at all. And I was supposed to speak to them today, and I went on there and it was before their work hours, and now it's after their work hours and they're not there over the weekend. So I've got to wait until Monday again, and Monday's busy. I've got to speak to them. I'm not getting anything. So Miss Teresa, let's just do that, shall we? Because that makes things easier. Teresa. Ta-da! She had 2 entries, but she is a member, so she gets double the entries. And she is on the wheel 4 more times. Miss Teresa. She's on the spinny wheelie thingy. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Doris says 2 for 2 on the ads. Lucky me. Oh my gosh, you got both of them. I'm sorry. Sorry. There won't be another lot if I catch it in time. If. Riggles says, I happen to like Country Boy. And it's got nothing to do with, if we're talking about Skinny Gog, just because he's wearing a cowboy hat, that's got nothing to do with it. He is just. Ninja says, sorry, back again. Grandson video chatted with me. You missed your you missed your lollipop? I showed you your lollipop and you missed it? Riggles said, I was 16 and he was 26. Back then, that's quite an age gap. It's quite an age gap. Though saying that, I was the oldest bloke that I went out with. I was 18 and he was 47, 46, 47. Oh. He knew he was good looking. Spix, or Vinny was his real name, but everyone called him Spix because We met on a chat site, and his name was Spix, and I called him Spixels. And oh my word, the memories from Spix. My most embarrassing moment with him, my most adrenaline-filled moment with him. Ah, memories. Memories. Maybe not. No. Kat says, my mum would have been 84 today. 84. And how long ago did she pass? Is your dad still around? Doris says, not you, it's YouTube. Well, kind of. It's kind of me. I say that I want ads during my live because this is my income. I need this. I need it. So I allow it. I can turn it off. So it is partially me because I'm greedy. Sorry. Lynch said yarn it. If you're still here, I can show you the lollipop again. Lollipop, oh lolly lollipop. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ninj says, I was 34 and the boyfriend was 19. No, couldn't do that, young. No, I couldn't do that. No, they've mid-20s and up. I mean, I'd still be very, 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 very dubious about anyone that was more than 5 years younger than me. In fact, even a couple of years. I'm sorry, but let's face it, I'm desperate. Who cares? Are they alive? Are they single? Let's go. Doris is saying to do the looky thing, so let me go and have a look. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm going looking. See, that's usually my code that there's an email, but I don't see any emails. Maybe she's thinking of something. I don't know. Miss Karen, it's been a while. Why not? You're going to make me work this out now. Hang on. Bring on the Google. It's dollars, isn't it? Yeah, US. 25 US dollars into Great British pounds. Okie dokie. 4. Let's bring up the screen. And share. It has been a while. You're right. It has. Let's get Karen on with 4 entries. But she is a member, and so she gets double the entries. So we're copying. And Miss Karen has made everyone very tiny. Miss Karen is on the wheel. She's on the wheel. Thank you very much, Miss Karen. You is on, you is spinning, and you're going to spin very, very fast next week when we actually spin the super wheel. So thank you. It's been a while. Why not? Thank you. Kat says 10 years ago. No, my dad died 13 years ago. Oh, so she died at 74? 73, 74? That's young. Heck. Were they both roughly the same age? Roughly. Welcome back, Sharon. Riggles says something, but I don't know what it was because I jumped. There we go. Up there. Riggles says, but I think out of all of them, the first one is the best looking. Look, you don't want to go for someone just because of the looks. That ain't going to get you nowhere. It ain't going to get you nowhere. Looks don't do nothing. Looks fade. Looks turn to flab. It's what's on the inside, how they make you feel, the way they talk, their personality, their charisma. Sod the looks. It's just packaging, pretty packaging, which goes in the bin. I know he is the sweetest, even though he was a little brat as a child. We were born in the same year. We've all been brats as kids to a degree at a certain point. We've all changed since being kids. We're adults. Ninja's laughing, but I don't know what she's laughing at. I don't know. Whoa, what the heck was that now? What was that? There's some strange stuff going on today. Strange stuff. I know. Please don't sit on the mouse because I need to use it. So don't sit on the mouse. I don't need a cat butt sat on my mouse. Thank you. Doris says, oh no, sorry, I guess I meant cover my eyes. Okay, what are you covering your eyes over? What did we say? What happened? Karen says, you're welcome with a hug for the spinny wheelie thingy. That really hurt my head. Won't do it again until I forget. Kat said, yup, pancreatic cancer for my mom and prostate cancer in the bones for my dad. They fixed Dad's prostate, but it's spread to his bones. Flipping heck. I hope you get checked on a very regular basis, Miss Cat. Having both parents, that's got to be some scary poop right there. Scary poop. Ninja says, I'm not having a good day. Blew a tyre on my mobility scooter. £102.50 to replace it. For one tyre? Can't you just get it repaired? Ow. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. You saying you was desperate. Oh, yeah, I'm desperate. Yep. They're single. They're willing. They're non-smokers. Okay, I'm going there. Cat, is your home haunted, Lisa? I don't think so. 3 people have died in this house since it was built. Well, 1 on the doorstep and 2 in the house. But I normally pick up on things like that, and I've never known it to be. But there's some weird stuff going on today. Weird stuff going on today. Ninja says, hey, Beanses. Love you. Okay. Riggles says, he used to break my hair bands and steal my hat in winter. Said he had wanted to date me in high school, but he was too shy. Just think I'm the shy one now. Yeah, how people change, eh? And let's face it, when you look back at kids, those who taunted you fancied you. That's how it usually is. People that you chase and thump in the arm is because you actually really like them. That's what kids do. Teresa says, I was 17 and had a 32-year-old boyfriend. Then my next boyfriend was 3 years younger. Hubby's 6 years older than me, so I tease him that I was in elementary school when he was a senior in high school. Is that how that works? You were in elementary, which is primary school, I think, lower school. And he was a senior in high school. Senior is, hang on, I might be getting senior wrong. How far into upper school is a senior? Is it the first year of... Thanks. Upper school, or is it the last year of upper school? I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I don't know. But I'd tease as well. Kat says, I had a cancer scare 6 months ago. So you are getting regularly checked then? Let's just hope it stays a scare and nothing more, huh? What the actual heck? Auntie, what the actual heck? What in the blue blazes? What in the actual heck? Oh, I was going to show you a picture as well. No, I haven't shown you a picture. I need to send you a picture. Let me get the tab up. Share screen. I've got to work this out, actually. I've got to ask Google. 55. What the heck is wrong with you, woman? 55 Canadian dollars into British pounds. What the heck? What the actual heck? So, hang on. It's 2, 4, 6, and then she gets double the entries. 2, 4, 6, double the entries because she's a member. What in the blue blazes are you up to, Mrs.? Flipping heck. Flipping heck. Auntie is on the wheel. I mean, thank you. Thank you. I don't appreciate the pink so much, but heck. You're complete. You're part of the Barmy Army, girl. You're part of the flipping Barmy Army. Thank you. Thank you. You're a weirdo, but thank you. Yes. I know. But I was telling Auntie she's a weirdo. She's part of our club. Innit? Eh? Innit? Silly woman. Okay. Miss Ninja says, has to be fixed by a proper mobility scooter repair. It's the labour that puts the price up. Poo-poo heads. Fill it with concrete. You're good. Joe says, you got to see what happens when I Uber. Just this past week, I had a 21-year-old that wanted to have relations with me. I haven't heard that term for decades. What year were we living in, Joe? Wow. Wanted to have relations with me. Crazy stuff. And I said, no, I'm married. But it made my night. I bet it gives you a major confidence boost. But then my thinking is, yeah, you're drunk. Come to me when you're sober. Say it again. You not to go there, but you want to hear it from someone that's sober because it'd mean more. But yeah, it'd probably give you a wow. Terry, welcome in, Terry. Terry says 12th grade, which means what? Is there a context with the 12th grade thing? I'm confused. I'm easily confused anyway. That's just confused me a little bit more. A little bit more. Sharon says, my hubby is 10 years older than me. But that's good, because not only is he physically above your age, but he's mentally above your age as well. So you should get on absolutely spiffingly. Spiffingly. Doris says senior is last year. It is the last year. Okay, so I was thinking along the right lines. So were you really in elementary when he was in his last year? Just by being 6 years apart? Oh, my hip. My hip is hurting. My hip is hurting. My hip is hurting. Teresa says, I was in 6th grade and he was in 12th last year in elementary here and high school. Thank you. Mr. Chris, welcome in, Chris. You've got a blanket there. You've got your mat there. Why do you have to sit on the sofa? There it is again. I swear there's something going on. That was in the hallway this time. It's definitely not a Meckie. There's something out there. Don't you go down that trap door, 'cause there's something down there. Do, 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 do. Mr. Chris, welcome in. YTFP Chris. He says, hi, Lisa.Ladybird. That's me. And to Beany. That's her. This one. Hi. And Rojan Boja. I can't show her. She's naked. She's naked right now. She did have a virus shawl on her, but the virus shawl has been sold, and so she's naked. I haven't got her dressed yet. Shame on me. Rojan Boja appreciates being helloed to, because nobody ever does. So thank you, Mr. Chris. Kat says, I'm getting regular checkups, but I have to go for ultrasounds every 6 months. Good. I'd be panic stations constantly, but good. I'm so glad you're not just going, nah, can't be bothered, or nah, don't see the point. There's a lot of point. Miss Riggles says, now for a good story. My twin and I went to a Halloween party at his house way back when. The older kids were playing spin the bottle. They had me spin it, and it landed on my friend's older brother. There's going to be more to it. We were between 6 and 8. The brother was a teenager. Oh, that's so wrong. Oh, my word. So wrong. That's kissing, right? The spin the bottle thing. I don't know. I never played it. I played Truth or Dare, but I've never played spin the bottle. Riggles says, we've done that one. Hi, Joe. Hi, Cat. Dragon Cat says, grade 12 is senior in high school. Oh, that's what Terry was saying. Grade 12th grade. For us, 10, 11, it's year 10, 11, 12 as well. So you call it grade, we call it year, or we did call it year. I don't know what we call it anymore. I ain't got the foggiest. Beany is now licking her scratching pad. Put fresh catnip on there yesterday. Now she's licking it. She doesn't scratch it. She licks it to death. She's such a weirdo. She so belongs in this house. Jo says she was not really drunk, but even if she was really drunk, I'd still be happy. Very attractive young lady, but what the heck was she thinking? Has she seen your singing pee? Kat says, Lisa, you're being haunted. There is something going on. There is something happening out the back there, but it's in my house out the back. Although the Beany doesn't seem too perturbed by it. She was by the first one. The other two, couldn't give two hoots. Purp says, well, we only do 5 years in high school. No, we do 3 years and 2 sixth form. So, and sixth form is the optional. Only do 5 years in high school, 11 years, year 7 to 16 years, year 7 to 16 years, year 11. Year 11. Oh, yeah, it's year 11, the last one, not year 12. 12 and 13 is the sixth form, isn't it? I did start sixth form, but it was pointless, like literally pointless. So I think I only did it for 4 months because there was literally no point to it, literally. So I had no choice but to just go, this is pathetic. Goodbye, I need to work. Ninja says, do you have a window open? That's a stupid question. Of course I have a door open. But what's going on is there's no wind or anything. But it's like, I know. There was something in the hallway and there was something in the back bedroom. Just don't know what it is. I don't know. I do really do. Oh yeah, Ninja. Lollipop. Orange and Lello lollipop. Orange and Lello. What's the time? 3 minutes. Okay, Marie says, well, for goodness sake, woman, go check while we're still here. I don't want to because then I won't be able to sit down again. I mean, way too much pain. If I get up, it'll be really, really good for me. But I know I won't be able to sit down again. I know it's not a person, and I know it's not a Meckie, and I know it's not a fly. Or anything, really. That big, because I've got 2 fly screens up, so. Teresa says, well, no, we'll get on it, my lady. No more naked, wakey shawl wearers allowed on the screen, I'm sure. Well, get on it. Yeah, I know. I need to get her dressed. I think the shawl I'm going to put on her is the one that Nana Michelle made me. I think I'm going to put that on until I make another virus shawl again. Riggles says, but he was even more handsome. Oh, hang on. Which one was handsome? He was even more handsome than my friend. Oh, the teenager. Yeah, but at that age, forget the looks. Get away from the looks. It's not about somebody's looks. They're a bonus. That is not what you go for people for. You're not a teenager. Joe says strip poker was big when I was in high school. Never played it. Never played poker. Doris says, I feel like such a prude. Why? Why? No need to feel like a prude. No need. Teresa says, did you give her a good rating? No, she's supposed to give you a good rating. Isn't it? The Uber passenger gives the driver a rating. Oh, there's ads incoming. Let me skip the ads. Ads skipped. Ta-da! I'm so clever. Sharon says, I was only 16 when I met hubby, so Dad wasn't impressed at first with the age gap. Ooh. Well, it's working out well though, isn't it? Eh? Riggles says, yes, it was kiss. Oh, the spin the bottle thingy. Okay. Teresa says, K, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12. It definitely changes depending on location. What? Huh? Snake says, night night everyone. It's been a long and busy week, so early night for me. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock and Beany's waiting for foodies, so I need to shift my butt. So let's get down to the bottom of the chat. Night night, Miss Snaily. Night night. Riggles says to Joe, there's Lulu. Where am I? Chris says, lol, that I don't really know. It sounded like Jane Horrocks as Bubble. You know about Bubbles? You know about Bubbles? Well, Chicken Run. She played one of the chickens in Chicken Run, and it's the first time that I ever did an impression of her. And I can't seem to say anything but her one line, this one particular line in Chicken Run. But I love Bubbles. Bubbles is fantastic. Marie says, a skunk. We don't have skunks here, so it's definitely not a skunk. Teresa says, thanks, autocorrect. Oh my gosh, car gherkin. Okay. Purp says, Marie. Joe says, we give each other ratings. Oh. Sounds very dodgy. Pam, welcome in, Pam. You were so popular this morning. So popular. You scared me off, which is probably for the best for you, right? But you were heaving in that live. Pam says, I've been lurking. A quick howdy do, Lisa, and chat before I have to go. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Take care, Miss Pam. And thank you. Cindy, Lulu's treasure trove. She says, hi, Lisa.Ladybird. So happy to catch you on your live today. I'm running away. I'm supposed to be running away. I'm trying to get down to the bottom of chat so I can run away. But welcome in, Cindy. Riggles says, all these boys were very sweet. Their mother made sure they had good manners too. So the looks were just a bonus. But what they turned into, what was then is not what they are now. You can't judge somebody now for what they were when they were a kid. You can't. You can't. Joe says, right now in my past 500 rides, I have 499 5-star rides. After tonight, it should be 500 5-star rides. I'm so professional. Do you bribe them? Is that what you do, Joe? Do you bribe them? Marie says, oh, lucky you. We have skunks here. One night I watched one running down the sidewalk and a black and white cat chasing the skunk like Pepe Le Pew. Ah, bounce, bounce, bounce. Ah. Teresa, kindergarten through 6th. See, I'm still completely lost. Like, whoosh. Scrolling down. Am I near the bottom yet? Kat says, do you remember what you wanted to say to me yet? Nope. I know I need to get hold of Kim G because she won my hanky markers from Auntie's live, and I need to make her hanky markers so I can get them packaged for Monday. And she's not replying to emails. I don't know where she is. I can't make until she tells me what she wants. And Kat, I need Jodie as well. I need to speak to Jodie. I can't remember what it was, Kat. And I know today I was waiting for a comment from you, and there wasn't one. I knew there was something. I don't know. Cindy says, yesterday was my sister's birthday and we are celebrating it yesterday and today. We had to wait till today for the cake, only she wanted pie with whipped cream instead. Birthday people are so demanding. Riggles says, They are still very well mannered and sweet. Saw them during the reunion of all the classes that went to our grade school, 1st, 8th grades. How long ago was that? Miss Purp is off. Take care, Miss Purp. Night, night. Yes. What? What? You've got stinky breath. You've got stinky breath. You've got stinky breath. Yes, you do. You've got stinky breath. Okay, let's get this. Thanks. Let's get this taken down. Beany is eager for food. I am eager to smash myself into a brick wall. Joy of joy. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks. Just a couple of years ago. Okay. For everybody who came in during the live, thank you so much. For those who are willing to go and have a nosy at my Etsy, please do. Yes, my love. You're just really keen, aren't you? Is you keen? Is you keen? Thanks. You've still got very smelly breath. Thank you. So many kisses. I've got a furry gob now. Everybody, thank you very, very much for coming in. I'm not going to do the hand thing. I can't sit forward long enough to do that. Members, OG Twizzers and above, hopefully I will see you Wednesday at the usual time. People that have had their 18-month member packs sent out, please, please, please let me know that you've had them. I've literally had to drag it out of 3 people so far that they've had them. Oh, yeah, I got that 2 weeks ago. Well, why didn't you tell me? Please tell me. Tell me. When you get your pack, let me know. There's another load of packs going out at the end of this month. It's appreciated when you let me know. But anyway, have a good weekend to everybody. I will read back on the chat that I've missed while I've been chopsing to you like this. So whatever's there, I'm not going to miss it. But try and have a good weekend. Smile at something. Forgive someone. And stroke an animal. Feathered, furry, scaly, whichever. Release these great endorphins, and hopefully I will see you next week. Till then, bye-bye.